Hey fish friends, welcome back to Steve's Fish Room. Sorry it's been a little while since I've made any content, but I'm excited to have a special guest here today. What's my special guest's name?
Hi, my name's Emerson.
And Emerson, how old are you?
I'm 8.
And we are looking at your tank here. What kind of fish do we see?
So there is a yo-yo loach, the one that's like kind of looks like a catfish a little bit, and then there are the rams, and the tetrafish.
So yeah, we've got Congo tetras in there, and then you picked rams. How did you pick rams as like your key fish?
I kind of picked them because of like a book, and they weren't what I expected.
And it was actually the book that I had when I was your age, Starting Your First Tropical Aquarium by Axelrod. And so you picked out rams, and I helped you find Bolivian rams, which are hardier than some of the other ram varieties. They're just easier to keep. And then the Congo tetras actually have moved on to your bigger tank now. This video I took a little while back. They were here growing up a little bit so that they were plenty big so that the bushfish that you also picked out can't eat them. And then Yo-Yo moved between a bunch of different tanks in the fish room. What was his job?
Eating snails.
And a hazard of being a snail-eating fish in my fish room is that he got obese. And so we had to move him into with the bushfish, and we've got a big school now of 12 adult Congo tetras in that 40-gallon tank. And they are very happy, but the good news is that Yo-Yo has a lot more competition for food, and there are just not very many snails in that tank. So hopefully he will lose some weight because he got big. We should probably film that tank next.
Great idea.
So you were saying rams were not what you expected. What did you expect?
I expected them to be bigger, and like I don't remember very well, but maybe like a small bit, like not as colorful or something.
And we're hoping that we'll see some spawning activity soon. We got the rams pretty young, and they've just now really sexed out. The males are looking really good. You can see one in the center there, really chasing everybody around. Just fed them some bloodworms. They also get some frozen brine shrimp, live blackworms when we can get them, which is, we get enough about once every month for about 2 weeks for the fish room. So this fish tank is a 20 long, just has a gravel base. We've got some cories growing up in there as well. They're going to move on to sand pretty soon. What about this decoration that you have in there, Emerson? How'd you pick that out?
Oh yeah, the dragon thingy. I just saw it at this Petco, and I thought it was really cool.
I hooked some air up to it. I actually had to get a new air pump recently, so everything's pumping a lot faster now. But yeah, he looks really cool. And you remember we were growing up some baby apistos in there for a while?
Oh yeah.
And one of them decided to make that its
oh,
cave.
Yeah, and I could just I really thought that was really cool because he would like go inside it, and then I would be like, when's he gonna come out? And I really liked it when he like poked his head out.
So you can see how that was really fun. Somehow she was able to get in there because it was a female apisto. So we put the female apistos in there to grow out for a while before we had the Congo tetras. And she somehow got in behind the air, so she could hide in there even when the bubbles were coming out. So in the tank you can see in the back, we've got a double sponge filter, just like most of the tanks in my fish room. There's a heater in there. We keep these guys a bit warmer. But I don't do anything special for the water, although we might try that to encourage spawning. We might try dropping in some RO water. But this is our St. Louis County tap water, which comes out with a pH over 8. A TDS of over 200, so it's pretty hard alkaline water. The Bolivian rams are perfectly happy in here. But again, we haven't gotten any spawning yet, so we might try that. The Yo-Yo loach and the tetras are out, and I think I'm going to move the cories out soon. We'll show you Emerson's cool new 40-gallon tank with the bushfish. It's a Congo biotope, plus an Asian Yo-Yo loach, who's there to get some competition for food. We keep the tank about 80. There's a nice big crinum plant there. I've got potted some driftwood, some java fern. There's some water sprite and duckweed on top. The tank, like all the tanks in my fish room, gets 50% water change every week, just with our St. Louis County tap. And we've got some happy fish, hoping to get them to spawn. I'm going to give them some more materials, make sure that all the other species are out of there, just to make them feel at home. Might even reduce the number of rams in that tank, just down to maybe a male and a few females. See if we can get some spawning going. I haven't spawned rams before. Spawned a lot of apistos, some other dwarf cichlids, but actually I never kept rams until you decided on them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
Well,
about having rams or about having this aquarium?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of think that that fish can be really nice. You know, like
just like peaceful to watch.
Yeah, like that. And I thought rams were nice because they were kind of colorful, but calm looking and stuff.
They spar a little bit though. The boys kind of fight with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Not badly though. They just kind of try to show one another who's boss. Yeah, they're a cool fish. I've always liked rams. Anyway, this has been special guest Emerson, and this is Steve. Thanks for watching Steve's Fish Room.